As an old children's clothing designer, I saw an insane amount of plastic that I had to use to ship my clothing to big box stores. And that hanger would only have a lifespan of 3 days. So when I stopped designing kids' clothing, I really kind of wanted to marry design with a purpose. And I figured, wow, like we have so much plastic pollution. It would be great if we could start using recyclable materials instead of virgin plastic.
So Paulina founded LATINX, an eco-design company that has created a new hanger made from 100% recycled plastic gathered from or intercepted before entering the ocean.
Re means again. So we have to think about what we're doing again and again and again and make sure that we put a cap or at least start making efforts into limiting plastic pollution. We're taking a household item that kind of people don't really think about and kind of highlighting it in a way that makes them think.
Over 8 billion plastic hangers are discarded annually, and according to the International Union for the Conservation of Nature, there are 300 million tons of plastic produced every year, and at least 14 million tons of that same plastic ends up in the ocean. In fact, plastic makes up 80% of all marine debris found from surface waters to deep sea sediments. The LATINX hanger represents an advancement in reducing the damage plastic is inflicting on the planet.
Our hangers are made from 100% recyclable material. And depending on the color, it has different percentages of ocean-bound plastic, which means that we are getting plastic 250 meters from a water source, because most of the plastic that goes into the ocean, 80% of it comes from land. So ocean-bound means that if you're 250 meters from a river, we're collecting it there. We're also doing beach and estuary cleanup, and we're also using post-consumer plastic, which means like actual people who are in and depositing things into the recycling bin.
Paulina's hangers are not only designed sustainably, but are quite sturdy as well.
This hanger was designed not to break, and for some reason, if it should, we will have you send it back to us and we will regrind it so that it can become another hanger. We are done with sending plastic hangers to the landfill. We've increased the thickness. There's a bridge at the kind of like the weak point of most hangers. So, you know, you see it as a hanger. There has been attention brought to different parts of it that would actually make it more functional.
Paulina hopes this is the first of many more sustainable products that she'll design.
I definitely want to do other products besides hangers. You know, if I see this as more of like a design house than just a hanger company. We want to come up with something that people won't throw away. Like it's something that stays in their house. If we're going to make something, it has to be something that people are going to use, but also maybe pass down. And I felt like, what can we design that would have a global impact? We're all kind of re-emerging from this pandemic, hopefully with maybe a different lens with what we can do to start making kind of big steps towards taking care of our planet.